Hello fam, how y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. How you doing, Tim? So first of all, this is Uncle Tim Reviews. And I'm gonna just be honest today. I just want to say thank you for everything that you do for this channel. Thank you for being a part of the channel. Fam, we're gonna talk about Super 7. And we're gonna talk about the Thundercats line. They have dropped the ball on that. I mean, they raised the prices and the overall quality sucks. The paint, even some of the scopes are off. The design overall, the joints are misshapen or arranged incorrectly, whereas you're not actually getting what you actually envision. They show you a picture of a prototype. Then you thinking to yourself, I'm going to get this prototype. But you get something totally different. You're getting catfished. Like one of the commenters said, you're getting catfished. One of the commenters actually said the Four Horsemen makes the prototypes. And they probably should be, involved from start to finish. Fam, you know what? I think this situation, it's off. And it's turning a lot of people off. Now I'm only getting these Super 7 figures off of the secondary market because then, to me, it's not really worth, pre-ordering. When you pre-order this stuff, it takes forever for it to come. Then it comes lackluster. The best thing about the figure itself is the packaging. Once you open it, you're like, oh. It looks good once you slide the cardboard off. You see it inside the package. It looks good until you inspect the figure. Now, someone was telling me that, you might want to kind of, give these smaller companies some credit. Fam, you know what? If you're charging bigger prices and your merchandise is basically basic, there's a problem. The Matty Collector figures look way more better than Wave 2 of Thundercats, which is now what? Super 7? The Matty Collectors Club figures was what? Wave 1? And see, it's like every wave they do something totally different. It's like the scopes are off, the leg movements are off. If you're gonna follow the recipe, follow it, to the letter. Don't go changing the recipe, then getting mad because people are not buying as hard as they used to. Now you notice Entertainment Earth is offering, specials on certain figures. And you see, when you start looking at that, or a bundle deal on certain figures, there was a bundle deal a couple of weeks ago, then there was a bundle deal the last week. Fam, you know what? The sales are down. People are not paying this much of money for non-quality figures. I think now we are just really cherry picking. And that's what I've been doing with a lot of this stuff now. You don't see big old massive hauls anymore. And I know you're like, oh, what's really going on? Is the economy hitting you that hard? Yeah, it's hitting every damn body that hard. What's really hitting more harder is the fact that you getting stuck with all of this random nonsense. They telling you why they raising their prices. They telling you the pandemic, people sick, you like, the pandemic is over. People are not getting sick as much as they used to. Truck drivers, they're fanning truck drivers. The docks are open again. The recycling places are open again. The ports are open again. What is really the problem? But, a lot of these companies had this as a motto to tell you what's not happening. And now that everything is open back up, they trying to scramble to find different reasons to tell you why stuff ain't working no more. Fam, it's not working because people are tired. They're upset, they pissed off, and they starting to see what it really is now. The truth. The truth is that these companies really don't care about us. They value our money. They don't value us as consumers, customers, or anything. They just want our money. And the hardest part of all of this is that when you look at everything, you see it for what it is. Super 7 is a money grab. And fam, the finished products look nothing like what the prototypes look like. Main thing, if you look at Tigra, Tigra is up there. He has a spot where the bottom of his briefs, you know how superheroes wear these briefs, they're not connected at the bottom, which they should be connected at the bottom. The paint is off. His whip accessory is not done correctly. You got Panthro, his suit prohibits him from actually moving. Jackalman's suit, his fur prohibits him from having a lot more movements. It's like they didn't think of all of this. It looks, you know, cartoon accurate, but there's so many other parts that's missing. You know what? You need to fix everything before you start raising prices. Once you start raising prices, it becomes a hard sell. NECA's starting to look better than Super 7. Hell, DC Multiverse looked better than Super 7. And Super 7 boasts to be damn near, you know, a step above. You know, till you get to Mezco and, you know, all of them and, you know, Mayfax. You know, now you're looking at, hell, Masters of the Universe is looking better than Super 7. G.I. Joe Classified looked better than Super 7. What is really going on? The quality, like I said, there's no articulation. Poses, you can't really pose these figures. You need a stand to pose these figures. I'm talking about like a, you know, the stand that you make your figures fly with. You need those to actually hold the figure up to make it look like it's doing something worth something. And you know, that's why I don't have a lot of figures in poses, because a lot of them, they lack that posability factor. You got to do so much. People say, hey, Unc, you can pour hot water on it to make it, you know, more articulated. You know, fam, I'm not doing all that. I'm not giving figures baths now. Come on now. It's a piece of plastic. I ain't doing all that. You know, you can warp the plastic on top of that. You know, so I'm sitting here thinking, fam, I'm taking a step back. You want to charge us $500 for the Thunder Tank, and I'm sitting here, I can't even understand how you getting $50 for these damn action figures. At the most, they should be like 30. I'm serious. They should be 30. I can't see 50. There is no way these figures should be 50. Maybe Mum-Ra, he looks good. Lion-O looks good. But hell, all the rest of them are not completely done. Panthro, he's from the old Matty series, you know, the Matty Collector Club. Lion-O is from that. I think Jaga the Wat, well, Jaga is not. It's Panthro, Lion-O, and Pumira. You know, the newer figures like Tigra and Jaga the Wise, you know, Jackal Man was from the older Matty Club collectors, but you can't really tell. The figure looks off. Everything looks off. It's like they did a bait and switch. And you can't do that. When people are investing in you, putting money out there, and all of a sudden they're looking at that they're not getting quality material, man, I feel like I'm being scammed here. And to be honest, maybe we are. This is why, like I said, I'm taking a little step back. You know, I'm still on still buy stuff, but I'm not on buy as much as I used to, because again, at the end of the day, things look crazy. And it actually looks like we being, you know, bamboozled. Fam, look. Till later, thank you for watching. Peace out.